He lit a great big fire deep down inside Monstro's belly that caused him to let out a great big sneeze. And look, he blew his tail right off. That gives us our very own special entrance into Storybook Land, and it makes Monstro half the whale it used to be.
See? No more scary. That's it.
Not scary. See, Johnny came with us.
See?
Now on your left is the cave of the big bad wolf. Now he's been huffing and puffing and trying to get across this canal for 54 years. To the homes of his favorite dinner guests, the three little pigs. That first house made of straw built by Pfeiffer, the second house made of sticks built by Fiddler, and the last house made of practical wolf-proof bricks built by the aptly named Practical Pig. Of course, the wolf has his own nicknames for the piggies. He calls them ham, bacon, and sausage.
Under the bridge. Oh, I see another boat.
Just around the river bend on your left is the quaint English village of Alice from Alice in Wonderland. Alice used to sit underneath those trees over there pondering her golden afternoons until she followed a silly white rabbit wearing a waistcoat and a watch straight into the rabbit hole right there, falling down, down, down into the curiouser realm of Wonderland. Everyone's asking herself why a white rabbit would be wearing a waistcoat and a watch. In the center of the canal is London Park, the very same park that Peter, John, Wendy, and little Michael Darling flew over with a bit of faith, trust, and a whole lot of pixie dust on their way to Never Never Land.
That's where Wendy lives.
Straight ahead of us is Agrabah, the city of mystery and enchantment. Up at the top is the Sultan's Palace. Directly below it is Agrabah Market. That's where Aladdin first met the Princess Jasmine, and he stole her heart. Aww.
Who lives there, Princess?
Who lives there?
She said it a minute ago. She said Jasper.
Tell Johnny.
That's Jasmine's house, right?
We're now passing beneath the beautiful and sparkling rose-covered arches that Aladdin and Jasmine flew under, soaring, tumbling, and freewheeling on their magic carpet ride to a whole new world.
She's very brave.
What good people.
Like the song says, every turn is a surprise. Keep those hands and arms inside the boat at all times. No one here is a diamond in the rough, and you certainly don't want to touch anything inside. The Cave of Wonders, Wonders, Wonders.
Maybe Ariel is here.
On your right are treasures untold. On your left is the magic lamp of the genie. Remember, the genie had phenomenal cosmic powers, but it's itty bitty living space. Now, on your right is the cottage of the 7 dwarves. Snow White is in there baking gooseberry pies for her friends. Sleepy, Happy, Grumpy, Dopey, Sneezy, Bashful, and Doc, who are up in their diamond mine on the hill, whistling while they work. Someday her prince will come.
Here's where they live.
Now, we're not dropping you off at home, are we, Princess?
Do you want us to drop you off at home?
On your left is the enchanting French village of Cinderella. Cinderella grew up in that blue-roof chateau right there with her wicked stepmother and ugly stepsisters until she married Prince Charming and she moved way on high into that gorgeous pink and gold castle.
She moved up.
Take a look at the bridge and you'll see the pumpkin that took our Cinderella to her happily ever after.
Where's the pumpkin?
Just goes to show you ladies what a great pair of shoes can do for a girl.
Oh, I see the coach.
Look at the pumpkin coach.
And if you turn it upside down, it's another hidden Mickey.
Oh.
So you learned about the hidden Mickey.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Even the chairs and up on the 6th floor.
On your left is the giant patchwork quilt, one of the more whimsical flower displays you'll ever see. It is made up of 23 different varieties of desert flowers on those patches and is held together by those giant cross stitches. This was inspired by the rolling quilted hills of the 1933 Silly Symphony called Lullaby Land. Now, in case you folks were wondering, all of the plants, the trees, and the flowers in Storybook Land are absolutely real. Miniaturized using a special process known only to our gardeners here at Disneyland, with a bit of pixie dust assistance from Tinkerbell. They are only allowed to grow 1 inch per year, and some of them are over 150 years old.
And some of these were actually transplanted by Walt.
Straight ahead of us is the stately manor of one J. Thaddeus Toad, known as Toad Hall from the film Wind in the Willows. Mr. Toad currently isn't at residence right now. He's out and about on a wild ride somewhere off in Fantasyland to nowhere in particular. That house there belongs to his friend Ratty. Ratty's responsible for cleaning up all 9 of Toad's chimneys. On your left are the 3 Dutch windmills that were featured in the 1937 Silly Symphony called the Old Mill. In that second windmill there, the animals took shelter from a bitter winter storm. Straight ahead of us, nestled at the base of the Matterhorn mountain, is the alpine village of Geppetto. Geppetto wished upon a star one fateful night, bringing his puppet head Pinocchio to life,
Missing it.
thanks to some magic provided by a blue fairy. If Pinocchio remains brave, truthful, and unselfish, he might very well become a real live boy.
Fairy
Pinocchio's
godmother.
house.
All right, now I promised you one more princess castle, right? Yeah, 2.
On your right-hand side, on those white sandy beaches in front of Eric's castle, was where Ariel took her first few steps as a human and became part of our world. That's also where Prince Eric swept her up off her feet.
There's the ship.
Now, of course, before Ariel was a princess on land, she was a princess under the sea. Take a look through the waterfall, and you'll see the city of Atlantica, where Ariel stores all of her who's and what's it, thingamabobs, snarflats, and tanglehoppers. It's also where her friends Flounder and Sebastian swim to this day. For your safety, keep those hands and arms inside the boat at all times, especially as we come closer to the dock. That dock is made of cement, and your fingers are not. We don't want anybody's fingers